Hello, welcome back to another episode of Bad Gameplay, Fallout 4 Edition, Episode 10. We're gonna get back a little bit on the main storyline this episode. With reunions, going back to Diamond City, talk to Nick Valentine about our missing son.
You're the one turned the wall into some kind of blue monster.
Cry about it. Why do I have two... Do I have two missions on? Nope, not doing that. Is it really that bad? Let's go take a look at the blue. Doesn't... Is it blue? Yeah, it's blue.
You made the wall blue. Don't know if I should thank you or punch you.
I guess it really is that bad of a change.
Fire swatter, the game changer.
Don't be caught dead! Protection from Commonwealth weaponry!
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
What happened? It's your fault.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
You ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Let's do one sarcastic.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain thing or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce...
Anything else you can tell me about the memory den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The memory den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us.
Jeez.
We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
I already have someone with me. I'll meet you there, Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Sweet. And we leveled up. What else do we need for leveling up? Huh. Huh. Nah. We do this a lot, though. Oh, I can't even do it yet. I guess I can sneak better. Pretty crazy. Move. Yeah.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never...
For over 10 generations.
Hi. Hello.
We got small arms, long arms.
Your
Hi.
friend looks like trouble. Make sure she's not.
Way to get out of this goddamn heat.
Your thoughts?
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
Your thoughts?
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
We're doing pretty good, I'd say. And in this shite hole we call a world, that's really saying something.
Sweet.
Nothing else I needed.
Fine by me.
Fine boy, my. Alright, and we're going to... for here. Hoity doity doy. Level 19, hey. It's very quiet. Too quiet. Just saw The Patriot today for the first time. Funny, isn't it? How it's about the revolution, and in this game there's the Minutemen. Tee-hee, tee-hee-hee. Luckily I'm not doing any Minutemen stuff for a while. Okay, we're just gonna play with this little statue. Knight to e5. Hey, it's here. The good old place where we found Nick. Oh. need that. Come on, Kate. I got a feeling this isn't safe around here.
Taking a big chance walking through the common. Just saying.
What is... Ah. That makes sense. Of course there's a feral ghoul. Alright, where's good neighbor at?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh no, you don't. You know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, good thing he doesn't notice.
Nothing there now.
Dude, there's super mutants. And then there's some... Jeez. How bad can a day get? You run out of super mutants and raiders at the same time after seeing a feral dog when almost running into a ghoul? Ah! Ooh. Can't get anywhere. And of course, it's on the other side of this wall. Ooh. Frame rate died for a second. Ooh. I don't need a silver fork. Ugh. For goodness. No. It's not even the Not that way.
Who's there?
Oh, that's who it is.
What's that? Stupid noises.
That's a suicide one.
That sound, what is it?
Yay, good neighbor.
It was nothing.
Kate, we did it. Where'd you go? There you are. What are you doing over there? There's always someone lighting a cigarette. Can we do that?
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Oh yeah?
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand
Kate
over
liked my
everything you got in
sarcasm.
them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, 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 time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Ooh, damn.
Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for
He's
the
wearing a
people.
red
You
coat.
feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood.
She does
so
like
long
that.
as you remember who's in charge.
I never thought I'd be saying this, but I really need your help.
Okay.
Anything you need, Kate.
I was hoping you'd say that. We're friends now, which means I can trust you with anything. I'm also hoping it means you've got me back, because I need it now more than ever. I'm sick. And I don't think I can hide it from you anymore.
Okay, calm down and take a deep breath. If you're sick, I want to help you.
Okay.
Hey.
It's like this. Ever since I left home, I've been using Psycho. I don't know why I'm still taking that crap, but I can't stop. And believe me, I've tried. I can't even go a day without it anymore, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I've even been doing it behind your back. Sneaking doses when I think you aren't looking. Worst of all, it's been making me sick. I've been spitting blood and I don't feel right inside. I need to get this shite out of me system before I wind up dead.
Tell me how.
Tell me how we can clean you up.
Well, there might be a way, but it's not gonna be easy.
Does it
There's
involve a
supposed
quest?
to be a vault somewhere out here. A place called Vault 95. I've heard that Vault Tech used it for some kind of social experiment. Stuck a bunch of junkies inside to poke and prod. Well, they supposedly had some special method to clean up those blokes in there. Some kind of a machine or something. If we could get inside, maybe that machine could help me.
No problem. We'll get you there.
I can't believe how kind you're being to me, even when I'm letting you down. Look, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of low-life junkie. A stupid girl who's harming herself for no good reason. From one friend to another, all I'm asking is for your help. When you're ready, take me out to Vault 95 and help me put an end to me pain.
Alright, that was kind of out of nowhere. We'll do that after what we're doing now, which is going with Nick.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
You certainly look like a woman, yes.
And that's all that matters, right? Now are you buying what I'm selling?
Let's see what you got.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
Oh. Okay, that was something. $38, you cheap. Little nod.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Good thing I haven't joined the Brotherhood of Steel. Well, looks like we're here. Doody doody doody.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
What?
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Good. I don't know how to get downstairs. And this isn't downstairs. That's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Pause.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees.
Back.
Do you have it with you?
Yeah. Sarcastic.
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain. No?
No. I will not.
No.
Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I
Aren't you
need
gonna take
to
his
keep
hat off?
talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But What if we use Stu? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers.
What?
Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No.
Ooh.
You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
See ya. Hey, Kate. Man, this TV screen looks very familiar.
Between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Is it working?
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Weird.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
It's pretty intense.
That makes it official, folks. Final vote count from the
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember,
Mom
you
knew
are
how it
experiencing
was.
these memories as Kellogg.
She wasn't soft,
This may prove
but
disorienting at first.
she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around.
Weird.
I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic.
I wonder where this is leading.
I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope
Connie?
someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
Twaddle.
Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
Sorry for
Try that one.
Sorry for blowing you up, twaddle. Here's Bjorn.
The thing about happiness is...
Oh, is that?
You only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Weird.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll...
Oh!
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
What
But we don't
happened to
know
that
anybody
girl?
here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait.
Me?
In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the... Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about
Hey,
it
it's the
before.
Golden Gate Bridge. He was in San
Must be my
Francisco?
mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh.
Hi, viewer.
I was the hot shit. The gunslinger from the hub. Rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
Dang.
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Jeez, he was in San Francisco.
Well, they sure picked the
Golden
right
Gate Bridge
person for
had
that
out
job.
pretty well.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this?
It's Alcatraz.
This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
Gun. Sweet dude.
I know, Connie. I'm
Connie.
sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Going down this way. Walking on what looks like probably brain matter. It's the stems. Sweet, he's in a hallway.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
What?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Did Kellogg go through the same thing we did? Terrible. Do. Can I go all the way back to memory 1?
Mind if we...
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Sit down.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was.
Oh,
didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Suit yourself. So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Goodness.
Try this next one.
Oh, this better be good.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement.
Still looking around.
Suited me just fine. So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Well, he showed you.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Yeah.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
This better be... Oh.
Manual override initiated.
No.
Cryogenic stasis.
No.
Suspended.
No.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
No.
All computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find him.
Pod C6. Down the hall near...
Oh.
Even then,
Look
I
at
knew
me.
it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Don't make us relive this. Don't make me relive it. That's not what we did. We did it with one hand.
This is the one. Here.
Is everyone else awake?
Open it.
Oh, they all woke up. No. Just no.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here,
wait.
baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
You suck, Connie. Twaddle. I'm not sorry for my grenade now.
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm.
Can't hit him.
All right.
Let me hit him again.
I'm sorry you had to go through that
Oh,
again.
are you?
I found another intact memory.
Whoa, whoop-de-doo.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Am I still smack?
Manual override initiated.
Ah, it's starting over. No, 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 no.
Override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
No, no, no. I'm not reliving it a third time. What's going on? Hey, what's going on,
Is
you
that
scar-faced
your son?
This whole
loser?
setup in Diamond
This appears
City
to be
was
a
part of
very
some
recent
elaborate plan of the old man.
Good news, I think.
Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family.
Holy.
I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Reading comic books like you did, you jerk. That guy is still awkward.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off. just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Jeez. Tunnel or something? What?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there.
Oh boy, here we go.
As soon as you're ready.
Oh, clever, matrixy. Let's get out of here.
Let's see what we've got. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the
Found some
procedure might have
stims in
had.
here.
No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Sarcastic?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant of the joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition.
Popcorn.
Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Virgil. Or sarcastic? Just say Virgil.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Oh, great. Wasn't that nuts? Upstairs. Upstairs. Where are you at, dude? Look, I'm sitting like a good little boy. You okay, dude?
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Okay. So we're gonna have to find a way to travel out there. And not die of radioactive poisoning. Yeah. Seems easy enough.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing?
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying
The other
that.
day?
We come in peace, more.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people!